All his life, Jim knew he was special. Not the good kind of special, mind you, but the kind of special doctors use to describe mentally challenged children. Yes, he was the bad kind of special, although he wasn't really mentally challenged at all. The reason why he was special is because Jim had a power that no other human had or even wanted. Yep, that's right, you guessed it. Kidding, you probably won't see this coming. He could talk to crabs. Now, the problem here is, he hated crabs, and most other sea creatures. That is why he hated being in a peculiar position of being forced by fate's hand to ask these creatures for a favor. So, hey guys, I know you don't like me and I don't like you, but I think I have a deal here that could help both of us out, he said to a small group of crabs in a very poorly chosen location, a crowded beach. You're right, we don't like you, but what exactly is this deal here? Said one of the crabs. So, I got this girl to go on a date with me, right? But she wanted to go on a nice romantic boat ride. So I was just wondering if you guys could I don't know, make it romantic. What's in it for us? Absolutely nothing. Let us discuss this, said the crab, though instead of actually discussing it, they all just stared at each other, assuming that they were all on the same page. They weren't. Two of them were actually thinking about pinching Jim, because crabs are assholes like that, and a few others were wondering how it is that Jim actually got a date. Only the leader crab, let's call him Bob, was thinking about the deal, and Bob was unfortunately very, very stupid. Fine then, it's a deal, he said before muttering, sucker, under his breath. It was several hours later that Jim found himself in a boat with a moderately attractive female companion. They just sat there and stared at each other in an odd, awkward silence. This was actually going well for Jim. Then it only got better. There was singing coming from somewhere, and it was breathtaking. Jim had no idea that crabs could sing so well. Of course, neither did his date, nor will she ever find out because she heard absolutely nothing. Jim, on the other hand, much to his date's surprise, had started to hum along, sing along, dance along, sway his head back and forth, finally jumping up in the middle of the boat, asking his date to dance with him to the sound of nothingness. Now she was starting to get a little bit freaked out. She, like most women did, had finally figured it out. Jim was an idiot, an absolute nutcase, a retard, a stupido, a crazy sack of potatoes. Oddly enough, there was no second date for Jim, and Jim never went to the crabs for help again. But he did start making regular visits to the local seafood restaurants, only to order a few crabs for dinner as revenge.